right, we'll start with 5.
Thank you for waiting. Was it what you weren't supposed to talk about last night?
Well, you know, some of the pink fuzz rolled off into my car.
Funniest comment of the night. Wasted.
Wasted.
Recorded.
Save it for the show.
Just show that over and over again, and then we'll have one episode.
Okay.
In 5, 4, 3.
I didn't hear the last part of it. I don't know. I don't know where it's at. I think it's where. Okay. Good evening. Welcome to Off Constantly, your weekly ADD theater and pop culture extravaganza, and just in general crap television. Obviously, you have nothing else to watch. We're going through the channels and went, who is that screaming, funny-looking man on television? That would be Bamba. I'd like to welcome you to the show. With me, as always, is our amazing
It'll be first or mine.
host.
What
What?
do you think? What?
Nothing.
Nothing. Go ahead.
Who shall I do first?
He picks who he introduces by how much he likes them.
Oh.
And it's always you. You notice that?
No, it's not.
I
you.
cry every time.
In the
I
booth
drive
tonight
home.
is W. And
He'll be out later.
Juddy and Hunter. I think Hunter's here tonight. And behind camera 1 is Tim. Camera 2 is Kevin. And camera 3 is none other than Mac. The wiggada Mac. And beside me is Jay Samurai.
I really messed with
Just
his
say
head.
You can't do that.
I had a really
I
good
love
start
you both
tonight,
the
too.
same.
I know.
I
mean-
doubt it.
No,
You
I
like Jay
do.
more.
You're right. I do.
I know, but I don't
But I mean,
care.
he's got secrets and pictures on me, so I have
Exactly.
to
Like,
him
I
more.
would definitely like my friend from high school better than you.
I've got secrets about pictures of you.
You do.
Yeah.
In fact, you may have
picture was taken at the mall.
Shut. With I did not. Did I have the mall hair?
You had them all hair?
Is
Did
that
I-
what this is?
You also-
No.
Because I don't quite get it.
No, I had
had-
I had the at one time the flat top spiky thing
What have
with
you guys
long hair and back permed
See, I had.
on purpose?
on purpose. Like I actually set out and paid a guy to curl my hair.
I like the idea that, first of all, you
A
paid
guy?
a guy. It was not
a
a
man.
barber. It was just some dude.
Some
You were like,
dude.
Bro.
Sir, could
Yeah.
you come here? Could I bother you to cut my hair in a horrible fashion?
It went something like, "Can you curl my hair?"
I want a perm.
Yeah.
Like, is that what happened?
I should be shot for saying
My
that.
hair must be short here.
Like
but
I
want
voluntarily
a perm.
entered this contract.
Sort of like George Washington.
I would like it permanent, please.
Kind of, but no at all, because that's at least dignified. I had a perm.
What are our accents? It's just
I don't know. Have you ever seen? Was it Due Date?
I
Zach
have
Galifianakis,
I've seen it,
and
but
Robert
I don't
Downey Jr.?
remember.
and the whole movie he talks about his perm.
Oh, Zach?
Yes, yes, and
It's not real.
that was me because now those of you ladies at home know there are rules with the perm.
Again, no lady
You
is
can't.
watching this
You
show.
yeah.
You can't wash your hair.
Those 3 men that are actually watching right now,
Those two
ask
men that
your
are dressed
wives
as
about
ladies.
perms. You can't wash it for at least 17 days.
No. Maybe then.
That's what they told me.
Okay.
So I had.
That's what this guy in the street that you paid to perm
Right.
your hair, or permanent your hair.
It smells like chemicals.
Yeah.
You lay down on the bed, and I don't know if you've ever seen Coming to America,
You know,
but the what
crystal
was that?
meth also smells like chemicals. So, you know, I mean,
Maybe it's the same.
it's one half
Maybe it's
dozen of
same.
the other.
But Coming to America, what's the stuff that he put in his hair?
Jerry curl or no, Soul Glow.
Soul Glow. It looks like Soul Glow when you wake up in the morning.
Well, when you don't wash your hair for 17 days,
Yeah.
it is guaranteed to look like Soul Glow in the morning.
I know, but if you wash it before that, the curls loosen. Now the fact that at one point I was concerned with the curls loosening.
I like the idea
I
that
should
you
be
had
shocked.
a calendar and you had X's on the
Yes.
calendar, like in the
Well, it
big
was like-
circle on the 17th
It was a little bit
day.
like we're losing the what's it, tablecloth
I've
here.
noticed.
This is quality
One.
television, ladies
That's
and
one.
gentlemen. Quality here. So, anyway, enough about the perm. We are about
I kind of want to talk about it some more.
Well, we're about 17 minutes into the show, and we haven't even introduced what the show
I
is going to
would
be about.
basically say
17
we're about
minutes.
4 minutes in right now.
So you can take a
Confirmed?
shower for every 1
5.
minute we talk about
Close.
perms.
Okay. Well, let's talk about what we're here today to talk about.
Let's.
I don't know.
My favorite holiday of the year.
Wait a second. I thought it was my favorite holiday.
You
of the
thought
year.
wrong.
You and me, bud.
It's like we're joined at the hip together.
Oh, God.
Separately.
Brothers from another mother.
Speaking of
Or
which, I
is
could
it?
be your child.
What's that?
You could.
What's that?
Both
You
of yours.
literally could be.
Yeah, I could be your child.
Why are we doing a show with someone that could be our child?
Where did your mother hang out?
Lacrosse.
Oh, so did we.
Really?
Did she hang around the world's largest
We
six-pack?
would go to lacrosse to play lacrosse competitively.
No one did
We
that
would go
besides-
to lacrosse to eat at Juicy Lucy's.
That's not a place.
Juicy Lucy's?
In Lacrosse?
It's a fast food hamburger joint,
Not anymore.
99-cent quarter pounders. It was called Juicy Lucy's. Kevin, back me up, please.
No.
You've never been there either?
Not
I have pictures. I have
Lacrosse.
bring photographic evidence.
This is
next
one
time.
of the secret pictures that I have.
I suppose you're going to tell me they don't have the old style world's largest six-pack, too.
Yeah, they have that.
Okay, well, they have Juicy Lucy's. Not the Juicy Lucy's that we know here in Minnesota. An entirely different Juicy Lucy's altogether.
But that just surprises me.
What if next to the giant six-pack they put a giant juicy, the world's largest juicy
Kramer's.
Lucy's?
I think
You
Kramer's
like
is
that?
there.
That actually had real cheese in it. You could
It would
suckle.
literally, the time-space continuum.
They
would
could
be
have
in
a
book.
six-pack next to, like, the largest brick of cheese.
Well,
What
like
about the
when
largest lacrosse stick?
when I'm constipated, that's what it's like. The world's largest six-pack by the brick of cheese that's constipating me. Okay, so let's talk about what are we doing? Why are we?
What am I doing? Are you?
Are you
Oh, can I borrow this for a second?
Where?
It has been reviewed 0 times. It is.
West Avenue.
Are you talking
You
about
know what
Juicy
sucks?
Lucy's?
They are.
Should we check in?
Well, while they're confirming my facts,
Lucy's, I've never-
I'll go ahead and introduce it. My favorite holiday of all times is Thanksgiving.
Thank
So-
you, sir. You're doing important
I am
work.
only to
flabbergasted.
watch football, eat turkey, and enjoy T. Hanks movies.
For those of you who don't know, this is Forrest Gump. I'm pretty sure it won an Oscar.
Force.
Is it a Grammy?
I think it says right on the front.
Academy.
Okay, so pretty sure it did. No need to Google
Or
that
was
one
it-
at home.
Or was it a Grammy?
Did it win a Grammy? Does it
It
say?
should.
The soundtrack was
It
pretty
was great.
stellar.
I couldn't name you one song, but
Oh, I could.
It's all
something happened
in here. Buffalo Springfield.
What it is ain't exactly clear.
I'm gonna tell you Signs by
And then that scene, you're walking,
Signs?
and he goes just like that. The
Stop
rain stops.
Children, what's that sound? Everybody look. Oh, that isn't Signs.
No,
And the
Stop Children,
sign
what's that?
says, "Stop
That's-
children.
No,
What's
Stop
going
Children, what's that
down?
sound, or is
Need
it
not
sign?
apply."
no, signs is signs everywhere there's signs.
Well, I know that one, but
Yeah.
isn't it Stop Children,
what's that
sound?
sound? Everybody
Sound.
look.
It is sound.
Isn't that the same song we were just
Yes.
talking about?
There's something
Yeah, but
happening
I decided to
here.
call it Signs.
Singing the chorus and the verses and
Okay, so our next show, we're just going to rename songs what we feel like at the time.
could
You know,
so-
could a movie have old songs in it, and could that song win a Grammy? Like like this had a bunch of historical songs,
Do movies win Grammys?
Yes.
or I'm sorry,
Soundtracks do.
Could,
I think-
okay,
I
wait a
think they
second. No,
win in-
No, because
it's best original song. Is that what the Oscar
Score.
is? What I'm talking
score, but
about. Is there a soundtrack Grammy?
yeah, comedians win
They've
Oscars.
spoken word.
and Grammys.
They don't
No,
win
they
Oscars.
don't win Oscars. They win Grammys
Could
for their comedy.
Buffalo
routines.
Springfield win an Oscar for best song in a motion picture?
don't- You
Can't
know-
be good for our sound.
Or does it
Somebody look
have to
that
be
up.
original?
I don't know. Can you?
What?
If you take a historical song like Buffalo Springfield, can they win a Grammy for the soundtrack? Or would it be the person that organized the soundtrack? That's a great question, Jay. Wait a minute. That's actually thinking. We can't do that here.
Back to the show.
Okay, back to the show.
Okay.
The subjects tonight are T. Hank's Giving. So, the world famous and greatest television show ever made, Bosom Buddies. If you have not seen it, YouTube it immediately.
What's it called?
Bosom Buddies.
Bosom.
Bosom.
No, it's bosom.
Bosom.
It's bosom for
It's
sure.
a dirty word,
No,
and I wish
bo-
you'd stop
If it was
saying
bosom,
it.
that made it seem like it
Well,
would
that
be
was
like
because
booze.
they were girls.
It's
They
bosom.
played
Still
girls.
a dirty word, no
It's
matter how
bosom.
you say it.
Exactly. So you, like,
These things should
well,
not be spoken of in
I
public.
don't know how to do this without being offensive.
I'm talking about
Bosom
buddies.
is ghibli bits on women, right?
Sweater stretchers.
I didn't
Sweater
know.
what?
I never got that reference.
Sweater what?
Stretchers.
I'm
Sweat-
deeply
Bosoms,
disturbed.
yes. So bosom buddies is they played
favorite thing to call
women that lived in this, kind of like the Three's Company concept.
The Susan B. Anthony Hotel?
No.
Apartment building? I swear that's what it was called. To the internet.
Okay, well, while you're looking that up, I'll introduce the rest of the subjects. Backscratchers. That'll be quick. And turkeys. Bonus. Things we are thankful for. And our soil minute tonight will include pilgrim soils. So
How have they
that's
changed?
disgusting. If your pilgrim were to soil,
I need to have a pilgrim.
well, I tell you, pilgrim. Sorry. I'll say that next time without spitting everywhere. You talk about every year. Please invite me. Oh, let's quick do an email. This is on the subject of bosom buddies.
Bosom.
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 Bosom is.
Your bosoms.
Bosom is bosom though is like after you've been to, like if you've been to the bar with your buddies. Your
You're
bosom.
buzzing.
Anyway, this is from Tom Hanks in Los Angeles.
T.
Tom?
Hanks.
T. Hanks.
Thanks for that, T. Hanks.
T. Hanks giving. Word. You talk about me every year. Please invite me to your show. I think your audience would like to hear from the source. Well, T. Hanks, we love you. Don't want you in studio.
We are the source.
We hear you're kind of a diva.
One more Oscar, and we'll consider it, but this is only for talented people.
And that's all I got to say
Yep.
about that.
This raw, sheer talent will do nothing but bring you down.
Although he
Like,
could tell us what apartment building they lived in.
your IMDb ranking would go to 0. Zero would be good,
No.
right? We want it the other way. See, I'm getting confirmation from the booth.
That
It
may
would
have been
go
a
to
10.
16 billion. You would actually be under Jason Anderson on your IMDb profile.
Yeah, let's check that while we're at it. Yeah, Susan B. Anthony Hotel. Bam.
What was
That just
What was even
happened.
the question?
Not sure.
But she's got it.
That's where they lived.
That's where
on
they
Bosom
live.
Buddies.
Susan, how do you know that?
Well, just because I remember.
You really
like
are calling
the
it
dollars?
bosom.
What's that?
You like the dollars?
I like the dollars.
Okay.
That's exactly it. I was like, they live in a place named after my
Do you know what a Susan B. Anthony
favoriteest
dollar
dollars.
is? We need to bring a Susan B. Anthony dollar.
She was a person on a coin. That's what she was
Oh,
famous
yeah, I know
for.
her.
Being
What?
on a coin.
What was that?
$2 what? If she had
$2 bill?
bosoms, it would be 2?
She's not on the $2 bill.
Okay, I don't know what's happening. Dave's pointing to his head, and Justin's going like this, saying 2.
She was on the $2 bill.
Not
Who was?
always.
No,
Not
she
still.
wasn't.
She's
On the
no-
$2 bill?
Yeah,
Who's
she's
on the
not
$2 bill?
Not Susan B. Anthony.
No. And let me give you some advice while he's looking that
There
up.
is no women on
If
any currency.
If you
We
are a
need to
gentleman
change the focus of
and
the
you
show.
are going to a strip club,
False Sacagawea.
gentlemen's club as we call them, get yourself a stack of $2 bills. And I will tell you why. Because in the dark, under all the smoke and the really bad lighting, as you hand a $2 bill to somebody, it looks like a 5 upside down. So throwing that out there.
Jason
So-
Wall is an actor known for off constantly. And I just love that there's actually. a
I love that he's
description in
actually
here.
looking up his IMDb profile.
Oh my
Supposed to be looking at
goodness.
who's on the $2 bill.
Okay, but I know,
Isn't it?
but I started to type in $2 bill
Isn't
on
it
Internet Movie Database, and I
Hamilton?
don't know what would have come up.
Hamilton?
Something filthy.
You're the banker.
Hamilton.
Yeah, what's
That
up?
doesn't know I don't want to send any money.
Who's on the $2 bill?
I have no idea.
Okay, only
So-
women,
I don't
only
think
women
it's
on
Hamilton.
currency.
You're a banker. Can we go in and get $2 bills anytime we want?
I could bring some.
So yes.
I know we have some right now.
Cool.
Third president,
Washington, Adams, Jefferson.
Alexander
Jefferson.
Jefferson.
That just happened at home.
Yes.
Did you see that thought process? Should we take another question?
Sounds
Or
like
you
it.
want
know
to
what?
IMDb yourself again?
We haven't even hit the topic.
We have T.
What is it?
Thanksgiving.
It is? I
Yeah.
thought that was.
Susan B. Anthony was minted from 79 to 81 and again in 1999. It
2
is
years.
a dollar coin.
2 years, and it was the size of a quarter.
And it was the same time frame that Booze and Buddies was on. Mind blown. Go
Yeah.
ahead with your
Bosom.
own life. Leave me alone. That's what I got to say about
It's what?
It's bosom.
What do we keep saying?
Bosom. Like, it sounds like you're drinking.
You know what we got on our minds?
Schnazzy-badazzo.
No, officer, I haven't been drinking.
Well, I've just been talking to Paul Abdul all night.
Straight up, no, tell
Bazzy.
her.
Okay, let's take another question. Jennifer Lawrence from Louisville, Kentucky. Jennifer, we're glad you watch the show. Loved
Congratulations on the pregnancy.
and loved the pictures.
Well, she's pregnant?
What? J-Law's pregnant?
Somebody, right?
To the internet.
Okay,
Why does he have a resident, like,
I'm really worried about this now.
let's make this a thing. Every show Jay sits there and does nothing
okay, you're right. J-Law might
I
not
mean,
be
I
pregnant,
just
but
had
she is dating Chris
twins.
Martin.
I don't need
This
any
is how I
more.
saw.
but she's not pregnant.
But she is dating Chris Martin.
And there were pictures of her.
What if there was no light, you know?
What if there was no light?
Yeah, sorry, it's a bad Coldplay reference.
Oh,
You'll figure it out, guys.
clocks.
And when he pees, it's yellow.
No love.
Oh my God. All of a sudden we're doing American Idol. And America's Got Talent.
What is her question?
What is
The question,
yeah.
it's a him. Oh no, a her.
Why is she
You're
asking
right.
so many questions already?
I don't know, because
Who
there's so
does she
many,
think she is?
there's so many pictures of her on.
Is this about Booze and Buddies still or not?
Bosom! It's bosom!
It's bosom.
Who the hell says bosom?
Bosom,
Bosom.
bosom, bosom, bosom. Not
Bosom. Bosom.
It's bosom.
What?
It's losing meaning.
Okay, but how do you say it?
Bosom buddy.
Bosom.
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 Not
Balsamic.
bosom. Let's just make that clear.
Bosom.
Not bosom.
Balsamic.
It's bosom or
It's a vinaigrette.
bosom.
Okay.
What's your favorite?
Anyway, J-Law wants to know, if I dressed as a man for 2 years on TV, will that help me to have a long career like Tom Hanks? J-Law,
She's
I don't
already
think
got
you
it.
got anything to worry about.
You don't need to worry about it, honey.
You know what? I've dressed as a man on TV for 2 years, and I ain't done nothing.
Let me tell you, J-Law.
I'm a failure in pretty much every aspect.
Every
of my
aspect.
life.
So,
J-Law, this is what I want to tell J-Law, though.
what?
You talk to like a little soccer ball when you need that little pick-me-up in your career.
Yes, Wilson. Yeah, she's
Oh.
on something.
Oh, I was like, what just happened?
What's
It
your
was
favorite-
a volleyball.
What's your favorite Tom Hanks
Yeah, I
movie?
know.
What's your favorite Tom Hanks
Oh, favorite, that's a
Forrest Gump.
great question.
Forrest Gump
Favorite
hands
Tom
down.
Hanks movie? Turner and Hooch. What?
Turner and who?
Are you kidding me? We haven't even gotten to the last 2 subjects. Where,
It's about a
how are we
dog.
going to get Dave in here then? A dog? You've never seen Turner and Hooch?
I have heard of it. Yeah, I guess.
I like the one where he plays a soil scientist.
Yes, I do
Hard-hitting
too.
soil scientist.
Hard hitting.
Man.
Sexy, hard-hitting soil
What's that?
scientist.
It's a special long episode.
Oh,
That's what she said.
I'm going to let that stew for a little bit.
Me
Studio
too.
heads have green lighted it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, what is an extra long?
It's a good thing Tom
What the
Hanks,
hell's happening?
Tom Hanks is the executive producer on the
But
show.
for real,
That's why
Turner
we're
and
talking
Hooch, that's your favorite
No.
Tom Hanks.
No.
Yeah, we know.
No.
What about
Joe
that one,
versus
Apollo
Volcano.
13?
No.
sat and watched Cloud Atlas.
Is it
not that
Apollo
long
13? It's
ago.
Apollo 11, isn't it?
13. Oh, come on, sweetie. That's not cool.
Hey, well, it was funny and stuff.
Oh, you were joking?
Yeah.
But Apollo 11 wasn't funny because that was the one that blew up on the pad, wasn't it?
Okay, was there a movie?
Like where they all died?
All I remember is Apollo Creed, and I think he got beat by Rocky.
No,
If I
he got
remember
killed by
correctly.
that
Actually,
Russian,
wait, he wins in the first
that
one.
Russian
Then he
bastard,
gets beat.
that Russian bastard. He killed him in Rocky 4. Which reminds me, Spence this weekend, my brother bought like the
Love
Rock.
Spence, by the way, guys. He's a great guy. He's cool, and he's almost cooler than him.
Totally cooler than me. But he bought the Rocky
definitely cooler.
soundtrack, and he put it in the DVD player. First of all, those of you that are at home right now, don't think. Go to your Naked Lady machine and type in Robert Tepper, No Easy Way Out. Okay? Burn it on a disc. Go immediately to whatever car you have. Hopefully it's like an 85 Mazda.
They made Mazdas in 85?
Yeah.
Dude.
Or a Toyota Corolla. Or
I've heard of
Celica.
that.
Remember the old Celicas, the two-door Celicas? Open up the sunroof, roll down the windows, Robert Tepper, there's no easy way out! The part in Rocky IV where he's... Do you remember Rocky IV when he's going through the gears in his Lamborghini? And there's no easy way out, it's just cranking. I'll tell you what, it is the exact same in a 2002 Isuzu Ascender. I felt like Rocky, man. And I forgot how many great tunes there were on Rocky IV. It was a good soundtrack.
You know, the funny
How the
thing is,
hell
I
did we get on this?
completely forgot Rocky IV.
Why don't we just do a TV show about Rocky
How could you
soundtracks?
forget the greatest Rocky of them all?
You know, because I never watched any of them.
Wait, which Rocky came after Rocky 2, but before Rocky 4? Which one was that?
Pie?
Rocky thrice.
Yes, Rocky.
Okay,
5.
so
I'm a mathematician now.
have we killed T. Hanksgiving?
No, we would never kill T. Hanks.
Okay, well,
He's unstoppable.
let's talk about backscratchers real quick.
Well, I
Sometimes
think
you
we
need
can
one.
fulfill that pretty easy.
I used to call this. Oh no, never mind.
I used to call this 199 or 1976.
Well, no, I was going to say I
number.
used to have this thing that I would call IBS, but what wasn't irritable bowel syndrome, it was itchy back syndrome, and that's what I thought it was. But no, it was sweaty back syndrome. Sometimes I would get really sweaty back.
Me too, especially when I'm laying on it.
Final shave
But-
right there.
I haven't used a back scratcher much.
You haven't? Well, it's funny because every time I walk in here, I think, man, I'll just scratch their back and they'll scratch mine.
You know
We
what?
got each other's backs.
Funny thing about my back
Good luck scratching my back with the knife you stuck in it.
Dios mío, what are you talking
After you
about?
didn't introduce me
I'm not.
first
I'm not
earlier
choosing
today.
sides.
Oh!
Guys. I'm not choosing.
It's getting ugly. Speaking of getting ugly, before we get to our, wait, that one didn't sound very well. I meant soil is ugly sometimes.
No, not to this guy.
Not W. W is not ugly. W is
Every soil
the
is
epitome of beautiness. Before we go to W, though, should we do a quick email? Otherwise, we're going to be stuck with it at the end and not know what
Yep.
to do. So, back scratchers. This is from Conan O'Brien in Los Angeles.
I've heard of him.
I have too. He's got the hair that goes like this. Back
like
scratchers.
6'5".
Really? I cannot believe you get better ratings than me. Oh, I don't. We don't. But is masturbating bear? We do. W!
Thank you, Bamba. I'm D.W. Bauer. I'm going to talk to you about pilgrim soils. Right now, I'm talking to you via satellite from the Media Center at Plymouth Rock, where I have researched the soils personally. Anyway, the pilgrims lived, when they came and settled, their soils were deep, well-drained, sandy soils formed in glacial outwash. Now, these were good for them, but wasn't quite, these probably wouldn't be prime soils, especially because their practices caused some erosion. So now, to get these soils to really produce, you have to irrigate them heavily. So these soils have really become better for buildings. And Bamba, I've taken a look around. There are some really nice old buildings here by American standards.
But I'm in Minnesota! How are we talking right now?
But in fact, this you'll like, the oldest strip club in America is right outside the street, also near Plymouth Rock. It's called The Colony. So, pilgrim soils, not so good for soil, but really good for seedy old buildings. Back to you.
Wow. I learned nothing from that other than there's a really old strip club called The Colony.
Do you think there's a VIP room, a very important pilgrim room?
Ah.
Thank you.
Where they want to see their rock.
Thank you.
This is why they watch.
So as long,
Hard as rock, huh?
as long as we're, whoa, you went too far.
I thought
You
that's where
went too
guys-
far.
This show is for families.
This
that's
family
what
show. Family!
The show is for families. Families that have been.
Hunter, did that offend you? It should have. Go look at our sound guy Justin's leaving. Bring in his child for that last joke.
He's
You
12.
want 5?
He's 7 years old.
Okay. Let's continue on.
Let's quit Instagramming.
Stop
I'm on my phone. Leave
surfing
me be.
porn on the internet while we're filming.
Stop it.
Okay. Backscratchers on the subject. The
I
phrase,
thought we were off that subject.
it's a real head scratcher.
You know, anything is really a back scratcher when you
Means-
really get right down to
Wait,
it, right?
No. This is a good one. It's from Andy Webster. From New
Oh, of
York, New
course.
York. The town's so big they have to name it twice. It's a real head scratcher means something is a puzzle, right?
Yes.
What does the phrase, it's a real back scratcher mean?
It
It means you've got a sweaty back.
It means it's an unsolvable puzzle.
Speaking
it's
of-
difficult.
Speaking of sweaty backs, we had,
Which I do often.
Do you have one right now?
no, we
in
had
my
a,
therapy sessions.
we had a beverage this evening
Oh.
that I'm so disturbed by.
I took a whiff.
And she literally said, it smells like
Sweet sweat.
sweet sweat. And I thought, that's a pretty particular smell, right?
Now, is that better or worse than smelling like Keith sweat?
Much worse.
Okay.
What?
He's a musician. Stay with us here.
Okay.
And grabbed the glass, took a whiff. It genuinely smelled like sweat. Now, at what point did the brewmaster say,
Let's
let's bottle sweat and
let's-
sell it?
This was a
keg it. Let's
was a
keg it.
beer or
This was a
a
beer. It was an IPA.
lager.
It was an
It was
iced,
an IPA.
an iced tea, actually.
Iced pea.
Which is, I don't know what we're doing now.
But no, it stunk.
It stunk.
It was smelly.
And it was made by
It
a
was
company here in Minnesota.
The thing is I have learned, I guess, to taste a beer. You start with the smell. Is that not right?
No, I usually
Well, I
taste
mean-
it with my tongue.
Yeah, but like if you go to a brewery and you're like,
I usually lick the outside of the glass just to kind of
Here's
get an
the
idea.
thing.
get that saltiness from
Desolate
the
and- yes.
bartender's hand.
If
Yeah.
you said,
Yeah.
we can go to a microbrewery, microbrewery,
Have you ever been to a macro brewery?
yes.
I've always
I've
wanted
been
to
to
go to a
Coors.
microbrewery, but the doors, they're tiny.
Right? And we have a hard time getting in. So, here's the thing. If someone said,
was for
you can
just
go to a
me."
microbrewery, or you can lay on the ground, spread your legs, and I will kick you in your midsection 7 times, or you can salt your arm and lay
into
it,
some
put it
weird
in the
stuff.
crocodile's cage, or
Yes.
you can hold bananas naked
This is too many options for one
with
person.
monkeys, or you can go to the microbrewery.
Wait, I think the microbrewery was the option twice.
What
I
was
know,
the
that's how
banana
bad
monkey
it is.
thing?
You can stand in a monkey's cage naked with bananas.
That happened on Booze and Buddies one episode.
I know, it was my favorite one. Highest rated episode of all time.
I guess we're going to the microbrewery? Basically, is that what you're alluding?
When I'm one of those options, yeah.
Is that what you're alluding?
I don't
here?
like microbreweries. I like my beer like macro. Like you said, macro brewed.
I was going to make an XL.
I feel like
joke.
this really brought things down.
Yeah, because it
Yeah.
sucks.
Okay.
Because we like microbreweries.
Okay, well you go. Oh my god.
That was a bad beer. Everyone's got to have a bad beer. So what do? They sell it to a crappy
I'm not even going to
barn
read that
blade.
one from Vlad. 1 minute? Are you for real? We have 1 minute?
Oh,
All right, well, let's quick go through these.
can't
Last
go-
subject was
can't go by
turkeys.
fast enough.
I love turkey.
Me too. Which
I
is-
use turkeys
That's
as
why
back
you're hanging out
scratchers.
with us, because you love turkey. See what I did there?
What do you think about
You're-
deli turkey? Is it turkey? Is it gelatinous turkey meat ground up into gelatin and made into a
I'm telling you, I can
into
eat
a
that
form
stuff,
and then
but
sliced.
just turkey, not the best.
When you say it like that, I think of like head cheese.
Okay,
Gross.
exactly. So I prefer a baked turkey.
Me too. I preferred baked over deli slice, so.
I'm a deli slice guy, so you guys can go yourselves.
Okay, we will. Only after I read this question.
Hate both.
This
Are we
is
gonna
from
bake
Bod.
ourselves?
This
Yes,
is
bake
Bod.
yourselves.
This is from
Get
Bob on a fishing boat in the North Atlantic. Bob says, and I quote, when will salmon replace turkey as the go-to food for Thanksgiving? I'll tell you when Al Qaeda wins. When Al Qaeda takes over the country, that's when salmon will be the take over turkey. And the last question is from, oh my God.
This is a very known fact, but turkey was almost the national bird.
It was.
Okay, I think we probably brought that up 3 years in a row.
We don't have to read this one?
Let me see it.
Drop it.
Speaking of Al Qaeda.
Yourself.
Whoa!
God damn.
We're going to have to do a beep in there.
All I have to say is this is the Sapphire series of Tom Hanks. The owner of this must realize that it is a gem and it should have never been taken out of the wrapping.
Shit. Shoot! My God,
The
that's
best-
two beeps
the
in a
best-
row.
the
Our
best-
sound guy is losing his mind right
The
now.
best way to honor a movie is by
Quick.
not to watch it.
Get the AED. He's having a coronary. Okay.
What's that?
Huh?
That's-
The best way to do what is who?
The best way to honor a movie
Is
is to
not
not watch it.
But if you are going to
The
watch
best way
a
to honor
movie,
anything.
I did watch one this weekend. I have to suggest it. 4 days later, I'm still thinking about it.
It's going to be Lone Survivor, isn't it?
It's
Snow piercing.
Snowpiercer.
Have you seen it?
I've actually heard good things,
Have
but
you
I
seen
have not seen it.
It
no.
was good. It was all right. So, on that note, any final remarks?
My final remark is this. Get together with your loved ones and watch a Tom Hanks movie. And preferably not one where there's a bunch of smut in it.
I didn't read it.
Because he did some filthy, filthy movies in his early days. I'm pointing to you, Bachelor Party.
These are my
Sam,
favorites.
any closing remarks?
I pierced my snow this weekend.
Informer.
It's not
you
dirty,
know
but it
said
sounds
elements, no,
dirty.
I can blame.
And I say, when in doubt, let the Wookiee win. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for joining us, and happy Thanksgiving to y'all. We'll see you next year.
This
if
is for
this is our
you.
show you watch every year.
It's for you out there.